5 tips for women. This is part 2. If you haven't seen the first part, it's somewhere. And if you're just coming across my post for the very first time, consider me your online sister. This is sister to sister talk. If you're not a woman, please share this video, because we need to have a forum where we are talking openly with ourselves. So my first tip for today is set strong boundaries. You need to set clear personal and professional boundaries. Now, if you don't set these boundaries, you're not going to be able to protect your space, your time, your energy, and your mental health. Most of you don't know how to say no. When I realized that saying no is a skill, I took it seriously, because I have seen people who struggle to say no. You feel guilty when you say no to people. Set boundaries. Most of you have boundaries, but you don't protect your boundaries. So what happens is, this person will come in, you adjust your boundary. Another person will come in, you adjust your boundary. You just keep adjusting your boundary to a point where you no longer have boundaries because someone else is dictating the kind of boundaries you have. It shouldn't be like that. If I care about you, I should respect your boundaries if you have one. And if you don't have one, set boundaries and start respecting your boundaries. You cannot be everything to everyone at every time. Even if you're a parent, set boundaries. It doesn't matter where you are, how old you are. Most of you need to deliberately set boundaries. Yeah, and this is not just personal, this is also a professional boundary. Number 2 tip, your emotions are yours to manage, to control. Your emotions are yours to know about. Your emotions should not be regulated by another person. So your child shouldn't be regulating your emotions. Your spouse shouldn't be, your boss shouldn't be regulating your emotions, because your emotions are yours. And the reason you are not regulating your emotions is you haven't taken time yet to understand your emotions. You haven't taken time yet to manage your triggers and understand what triggers you, and find ways to avoid the things triggering you to trigger you. So you blame it on everyone else but yourself. But remember, emotional intelligence is the art of understanding. You master the art of understanding and managing your emotions. And also other people's emotions, because if you don't let people trigger you, they aren't going to trigger you. So manage your emotions. They're yours. It's emotional intelligence. The third is legacy and impact. Do most of you really sit and think about the mark you want to leave? Not how much you want to leave, not how much in your bank account, because that accounts for nothing when you leave if people cannot actually access your money, right? So you want to think about legacy, whether it's mentorship, community service, inspiring people. You want to leave a mark so that when you're not here, I know many of you don't care. If you're not here, you don't care what happens. But think, what mark am I making? That might impact your goals. That might impact how you live your life. Be resilient and try to solve problems. Challenges would come. Challenges would always come, but you need to learn to be adaptable and solution focused. Many times we focus on the problem, not on what the problem is teaching us, because a lot of times when problems come, they're teaching you how to find solutions, and in that solution, you become a solution for someone else. Think about career, think about business goals. In the era where people are doing stay home moms, stay home women, doesn't mean that you can't still be bringing money home. I know that in my first video, I talked about being financially independent. This one you want to do, I'm just encouraging you to do something, because at the end of the day, you matter. You have a voice. But what's a voice when we can't hear it? I hope these tips helps. Thank you.